Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up for you. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.55 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is up 2.2%. 96,200 plus for Bitcoin right now. 3,400 plus for Ethereum. XRP grabs a number 3 spot back at 239 right now. We're up 10.5% on the 24, 10.4 on the 7-day. Tether drops to the number 4 spot with 137 billion plus market cap. We'll keep an eye on it. Look at the range of price very quickly between 216 and 244. I think you're going to love the stuff that we have for you today and the look at the charts before we get out of here. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously XRP has just flipped Tether again, reclaiming the number 3 spot for the largest cryptocurrency market cap. We only need to 3x essentially from here, and we can crush Ethereum and be at the number 2 spot, our rightful position from 2018. And once we get legislation and utility becomes the price driver of this market, I believe XRP will secure the number 1 spot. Write that down. If you haven't gotten your ticket for XRP Las Vegas 2025, what are you waiting for? Tickets are going crazy. We've already sold the amount of tickets that we sold all of last year. We are looking and projected to sell out 2,000 attendees, ladies and gentlemen. We're not messing around here. Get your ticket right now and join us at XRP Las Vegas. Who knows? You might even see David Schwartz there again.
Hello, Las Vegas! You guys having fun?
May 30th, 31st. Get your tickets now while there's still early bird pricing. It is limited. It is limited. I've been saying this. Makes a great New Year's gift. And there's discounted rooms on the website. Go to xrplasvegas.com, click it, and get your tickets and get booked today. Dr. Martin Heisboik, shout out to him from Uphold. 2024 was a game changer for crypto. Spot Bitcoin ETFs approved in January. Bitcoin halving in April. Ethereum ETFs launched in July. Bitcoin hits 100K in December. A year of milestones, growth, and mainstream adoption. What's next for 2025? Happy New Year to you, Dr. Martin. You know, when I look at all this, we have so much upside in front of us. It's just, it gives me the giddy. I get giddy. I get excited. I hope you are too. Look at this. Just in, $1.5 trillion Morgan Stanley's E-Trade is exploring adding Bitcoin and crypto trading. This is the moment we've been waiting for. And believe me, just as bad as the financial analysts have been waiting for it. You think that they for more than a decade, they've been watching all their clients walk across the street and go get Bitcoin and they can't sell it to them? That is all about to change in 2025. I really do believe it. And here we see more positive news. Armando Pantoja tells us right here, Switzerland just approved a plan for strategic Bitcoin reserve as a constitutional amendment. Witness game theory at work. All countries on earth will soon be compelled to join Bitcoin. And certainly this is going to catch a lot of fire if the U.S. decides to do this too. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. Tether highlighting here that the T3 Financial Crime Unit marks enforcement victory. $100 million in criminal assets frozen across 5 continents. They want everybody to know how proactive they are in working to stop illicit activity. Here's the problem, though. Tether has never successfully completed an audit. Tether has never successfully completed an audit. Over and over and over. We can say it over and over. You can help stop all this illicit activity. That's great. But why are you still not complying with successful audits? Tether has never successfully completed an audit and will be delisted from all EU exchanges today. It is the moment that it begins. They have like 6 or 12 months. I don't know what the time frame is to delist, but platforms like Coinbase and OKX have done it already. So this is something to continue to watch. Paulo Ardoino has also said he doesn't think Tether is a good fit for the EU, and he doesn't think it's a good fit for the US either. So this really goes into my mind that if it's compromised and been completely captured by U.S. government agencies like the Treasury and the U.S. Secret Service, which was originally created to chase down counterfeit money, then it tells me if it's allowed to live outside of the two largest economies of the world, then it is captured. And more than likely, the Fed and the Treasury are using it to wash bonds. I don't know what's going on. Something's up. I do know this, is that Tether prints USDT, and then Bitcoin goes up. And if they don't, Bitcoin goes down. And I know that when they do print the Tether, that Tether itself buys Bitcoin with it as a part of their backing. I'm sure it's nothing. Maybe that's why they've never had a successful audit. We just saw the Ripple escrow unlock, first of the month. You know how it works, 500 million XRP. But you know what? Do know this. In the memes where you can make a memo here, or memos, excuse me, not memes, but in the memo section, anyone can write anything. So just understand that. There's a lot of crazy stuff gets written in there, and it's really pretty funny a lot of times. Okay. XRP trading volume is again topping the charts in South Korea, which has a huge XRP base, overtaking Bitcoin in a sign of flurried interest that often precedes price volatility. Again, I have said this before, this is speculation, but just you wait, ladies and gentlemen, when utility becomes the price driver of these markets. Just you wait. It's a different conversation when that day comes. And again, MICA fully live now with the regulations, and USD Tether is not a compliant stablecoin under those regulations. The delisting has begun. We will keep an eye on it. But think of this for a moment. Now that we have the MICA regulations in place, Ripple is working with SEPA Instant Credit Transfer System. That's right, the payment system in Europe, at least one of them. And what do we know? The European Payments Council has also made progress through SEPA Instant Credit Transfer System, an update to the original SEPA Single Euro Payments Area program designed to reduce friction, right? Expanding crypto forward solutions like cryptos or like Ripple's crypto-enabled payment solution. You know, this is where it gets very interesting. How long will it take before SEPA is working directly with Ripple? Or they may be now, but obviously we know that they're working in some fashion. But I'm talking about going live in scale, in mass. How much longer do we have to wait here? I don't think it's much longer. It's getting super exciting watching all of this begin to get the clarity we need. And I believe the USA gets clarity too. But here's your holy grail right here. It's the interledger protocol. You know, the protocol that really has already been adopted, by the way. Ripple releases interledger to connect banks and blockchains. This has been done for years, ladies and gentlemen. And just scrolling down here, CTO at the time, Stephen Thomas, explained that ILP itself is not a ledger as it does not seek consensus towards any state. Rather, it provides top-layer cryptographic escrow system that allows funds to move between ledgers with the help of intermediaries it calls connectors. Now, as long as your ledger supports interledger, you can participate in a payment and someone will be able to provide liquidity. It can be PayPal, Alipay, Bitcoin, bank ledgers, or Skype. Anywhere people hold balances, they have a ledger. This is where we're going. So understanding that, unlike traditional systems, Ripple says ILP removes the need for transaction participants to trust that connector, will not lose or steal the money, meaning such exchange does not need to be protected by legal contracts. Come on in. Going further down, W3C Inspired, the World Wide Web Consortium. Ripple donated the ILP to the World Wide Web Consortium. that oversees the standards and principles for the internet globally. This is what we're talking about. And this gentleman right here is telling you it's the Holy Grail.
Also, two very important aspects of interoperability. One is the interoperability. We would like to have interledger composability. That would be the Holy Grail of the.
Yes, it is. That's Brazilian CBDC. Drex wants to use the interledger protocol for its interoperability. It's the Holy Grail. That's exactly what we're talking about here. Now, we've all seen the post here where Ripple, the leading provider of digital asset infrastructure for global adoption, as 80% of Japanese banks have already integrated XRP into its financial system. Now, how much of those banks will actually be using XRP in 25 is unknown. But here's what we do know. Shout out to Michael Branch for that one. This is a list of digital wallet operators in Japan connected to Tranglo Ripple payments. So we already know we have SBI in Japan. We know that we have Tranglo Ripple payments working together here. I'm not going to read this list off, but it's over 60 plus entities connected. This is what we're talking about. Give us a real yen stablecoin and watch out. And don't forget about this. This is a monumental moment here. X money is coming for 2025, which means X payments. They're getting ready to make this social media app a super app. And take a look. We know Linda Yaccarino announced this. And think about the kind of velocity of money this can kick off, the education and the fast learning curve that the world can learn how to use stablecoins very quickly, ease of use, and instantly they're hip to how to use this new technology. Don't forget, X partnered with Stripe platform. And by the way, you can get Stripe on Link2. And Stripe owns 2% of the XLM Stellar supply. Think of it for a moment. Wouldn't that be amazing? A relationship between Stellar, XLM, backend for the new X platform to move money and value? This is getting exciting for me. I don't know about you. XRP guy says, don't you sell your XRP until all the below happens. Real USD release, which it is, Trump's inauguration, Gary officially leaves, Ripple case ends, alt season starts, Ripple named big bank partnerships, and I say in the US as well, XRP ETF approval. We're inside a 90-day window, ladies and gentlemen. Be smart, not stupid. Absolutely. And don't forget, we should see the United States eliminate all taxes on XRP and US-based cryptos as it partners with Ripple and major institutions going forward. And I think that this does happen. Because how does XRP work for payments if you got to pay capital gains on it? This is why I've said I always believe XRP was money. And we had the nerve and the courage to study for 2.5 years on this channel how the SEC could see this as a security. It was a horrible time for all of us. But we did the work, just like we look at everything else, whether it's ETHgate or Bitcoin and the Satoshis, they keep acting like they don't know who it is. And of course they know who it is. It's a ruse, right? Just like we knew it wasn't XRP wasn't a security, it's a currency. But we had to stomach looking down that barrel because that's what the SEC wanted. They have failed. Again, I show the Bollinger Bands. We get another 490% pump from 240 where we are. We're over $11 for XRP, ladies and gentlemen. What could the next month or so bring, knowing that we have a pro-crypto president, inauguration 18 days away, and then we begin the first 100 days of the first ever pro-crypto administration and president ever in life. And that's why I believe all these targets are getting ready to be a lot more real than they ever have been. And they've always been real on the charts. We just needed the fundamental news so they could be revealed in reality. That's what I believe. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. I'll catch all of you on the next one.